Let's take a trip to Troy Town. We have just faced the toughest labyrinth of our times. But the difference between a maze and a labyrinth is that labyrinths have a single continuous path, always leading you to the center. As long as you keep moving forward, foolproof, you will get there eventually. You see, before we were in a massive mental mandatory mind-blowing maze, multiple paths branching off, brilliantly blinding. Whichever path we chose, we were set up to fail. These times are not unprecedented. These times are your teacher. I've called on the gods, I've turned to scripture, I've turned to the poets and prophets, I've turned to my mother Gaia, Asclepius, god of medicine, patron god, ancient guild of doctors. They say the secret of resurrection died with him. Oh no, I introduce you to Bugsy Malone, and I'm not talking about the movie. I'm calling on the king of the north. Ever seen 5 man hop out a 4-door? And I will never be the laughing stock of Olympus, no way, no more. Because of prejudice, we became extraordinary, dancing with Dea, fathers and mothers of the mighty, superhuman strength, bless and curse, Eye of Horus, Helios, herdsman, you are welcome if you come in peace. Apollo could never be mortal, god of sun, light, music, poetry, healing and plagues, prophecy, order and beauty. Take an arrow from your quiver, don't you dare carry me to the cave of Centaur Chiron, only to consume me later. Bami Ike ceremony, no time to tarry, ancestral pilgrimage, territory to claim. Can you be a nomad in this modern world? Payday chains when really payday is the wane. Jackanoi, tell a story, way to wasteland smoking a holy roly. Dismantle stereotypes, or don't believe the hype. Let's learn to be human again. A taste twilight, journey the river of time. When the world became too much, the hidden people knew the way. Fire, we understand fire. It is life, death and everything in between. The spark of life and the pyres of the dead. Fire, we understand fire. We are drawn in by the language of smoke, the chatter, the song, the memory, the company, the story. And yes, there is science, but yes, there is sense, and welcome is waiting. Hugely enlightened literature officer, put another log on the fire. Special brew experience, Duncan listener, hear the story. Don't drown in trying to over understand, but there will be context and perspective perspective from where you stand solo, but we can work this out together. Light bulb moment, the tiger's whisker. We've got to get the keywords right, from the country to the city, lands free from borders. He's something of a storytelling legend, and I once had an uncle like that. A wisdom with lightness and authority, my inner duty to unpack. A shamanic missionary's cartography. Sometimes our maps overlap. The state of over-optimistic fantasy catapult me to clouds, cuckoo land. I wake to the rapid African dawn. I meet my breath in the nuclear attack of the cold morning air, but the cuckoo still calls. This seductive singer of the spring says, step over into the portal of your wildness. Eye of gold, tug of the sun, fill up from the forest for your inner journey. It is time. 25 million birds are killed for the kitchen. You must journey 2,000 miles of the Sahara, 5 kilometers high, stars guide, brain half asleep, half awake. How do you know the way? You don't need to when home is wind and wing. You are cross-culture, UK, Africa. You have no idea of the story flying above our heads. Real realm hopper, but nest in neither. Majestic messenger, migration is but an in and out breath. It's time to go. Gwybodaeth, defnydd, hiraeth hardd, hiraeth creulon, coed cyn filwyr, doeth uneb, hynafol, yn fonheddig, wedi plygu, pant, doeth enfawr, pant, doeth enfawr, pant, doeth enfawr. A consciousness is an evolving spiral. The frequency gets higher, we can jump together. Peidiwch a gwneud dwywaith cymaint am hanner cystal. Maddeuwch I mi, ond mae angen help arnaf. Dod ag aflonyddwch ar gyfer uwchraddio a gwybodaeth with Orion's raging appetite. Tricksters, lost daughters, delirium, agency, sacrifice, believed into being. Where is the story of ourselves? Nothing is hidden from the gods. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You have no right to burden me with technology. I take everything I've ever lost and sit under a 800-year-old oak tree. You tore Tatiana apart with your inability, with transparency. I wish I had the power to fix it for Felix and Mary. We must make this an equal playing field. Rappers, grime, sexuality, storytelling, intersectionality, cross art, cross class. Are you sure we can disagree? Storytelling rebuilds lives and community. Make it accessible to all in this spiritual emergency. There's a power and process to finding your voice. Be the hero in your story. Take everything you've learned in this healing space. They never divinity. I wish you well. I beg you be the carrier of these trauma-informed secrets.